Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our Carolina Panthers Madden 24 franchise. We're going to be moving on to Week 12 this week, where we've got a matchup against the Tennessee Titans. I want to put that Dallas game behind me as quickly as possible. So let's go ahead and move on to the next week. And here we are in Week 12 going up against the Tennessee Titans. Here's a quick look at their roster. We've got Derrick Henry, Kevin Byard, free agent signing this offseason, DeAndre Hopkins, Jeffrey Simmons. Their defense is stacked. Harold Landry, Danico Autry, Sean Murphy Bunting, who is hurt. We will not have to face Sean Murphy Bunting in this game, so that'll be nice. Couple look at their other guys. Young Arkansas receiver Traylon Burks. We got young corner Christian Fulton out of LSU we're going to have to worry about back there. Ryan Tannehill still their quarterback. And they're bringing along Will Levis, who they drafted in this most recent draft. They got him and, of course, Malik Willis in the draft before that. So it'll be a nice little battle between these two young quarterbacks to see who eventually takes that starting job or if one of them gets shipped out. So we'll see there. Also, they will be without former Panthers starting center Matt Paradis. He's out for the season, so that's another really good offensive lineman we won't have to worry about, and it'll be probably Aaron Brewer in the spot for Matt. So it should be a fun matchup this afternoon. Let's take a quick look at the Titans' stats on the season so far. Ryan Tannehill, 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 1,900 yards. Not too bad so far. Derrick Henry just shy of 1,000. He's got 9 touchdowns already on the year. Only 1 fumble. He has broken one off for 97. I can't read. That is not long. That is yards after contact. He's broken one off for 49. Definitely somebody we need to bring down on first contact. It will not be easy. Receiving, they're currently led by Traylon Burks, who's got just over 500 yards and 1 touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins over 370 with 2. Looks like Uzoma is leading them in touchdowns with 3. They're young. I say young. They're veteran tight end. Defensively, they are led by Azeez Al-Ashir in tackles with 55 on the season, and Jeffrey Simmons wreaking havoc in the backfield with 10 right now. 10 sacks, that is. And then a couple guys, they've only got, 5 total interceptions on the year, so we're definitely going to be able to bump those numbers up for them. All right, and let's get into this Week 12 matchup against Tennessee. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this week's matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Carolina Panthers. We're going to take a quick look here at Miles Sanders, who last week toppled 200 yards. He had 2 rushes over 20, and he still managed to get 200 yards and 1 touchdown. He has been a bright spot for this bad Carolina offense this year. Carolina comes into this matchup versus the Titans all-time 3-3, with Carolina winning the last 2, and these two teams haven't faced each other since 2019. So it's not 2 Southern teams that match up very often, one being in the NFC, the other being in the AFC. But they meet up here today. Bryce Young getting the start one more time, as honestly at this point we can't hurt him that much more. And it looks like the Titans will receive the kick wearing their all dark blues to match our all whites. Love the contrast of the jersey colors as Hecker is on to kick this away. And here we go. This will be caught deep by Hardy, and he will kneel it down, and the ball will come out to the 25. And here comes Ryan Tannehill and the Titans offense on this Sunday afternoon ball game. Again, look at Tannehill's stats: 1971 in the air, 7 interceptions, 10 touchdowns. And Carolina will begin on defense. looking to keep Derrick Henry and company in check. As they start with the pass, Derek Brown gets pressure, but it's caught by Hopkins off the left side, and Hopkins appears to be shaken up after he was hit by a couple Panthers making that catch. That is, that's not going to be good for Tennessee, whose only other receiver is, well, I don't want to say the only other good receiver. They have a couple good ones, but the only other one that's like kind of established is Burks. So we'll see. First and 10. That was a first down. As Carolina gets pressure again on Tannehill, but he will throw it away. Pressure coming up the middle. For right now, Stallworth is starting in Shy Tuttle's spot. We had Gross-Matos doing it last week, but he didn't have that great of an afternoon, so we're giving the start to another guy to see what's happened as Derrick Henry runs it off left side for 19, and that'll be a Titans first down. Something this Carolina defense cannot do is stop the run, so Derrick Henry should be putting on a banquet back there. King Henry will feast today, no doubt about it, against this Carolina defense. Here we go, first and 10, I formation for the Titans. Henry, the deep back, as it's play action. As Anderson gets pressure, Tannehill gets out and will throw it away as the Panthers' front seven could not get home and allow Tannehill time to throw that away. And here we go with a second and 10. Carolina again brings some pressure, but it's caught by Traylon Burks at the 28 for a Titans first down. His first reception of the game, good for 18 yards, as he managed to get away from J.C. Horn, who was in man coverage. So here we have a first and 10 at the 28. Tennessee moving pretty decently on their first drive. Motion, and it is a sweep, but brought down by Frankie Louvu. Goodwin could not go anywhere, and that will be no gain on the play. Excellent job by the Carolina linebacker, Frankie Louvu. And here we go, second and 10 at the 28 one more time as they hand off to Derrick Henry, who has plenty of room as he goes left. And he's finally brought down by Deontay Jackson and Von Bell at the 8. Good for 20. Once again, this has not been the strength of this defense, if there are any strengths. It's going to be very tough for them. As we have first and goal at the 8 for the Titans. As they go play fake one more time. This one is out to his tight end, but incomplete out of the back of the end zone. Brian Burns on coverage there. And that will bring up second and goal. Second and goal now as they fake the end around, hand it off to Henry, but he's tackled down by Brian Burns at the 6 for gain of 2, 41 yards on the ground for Mr. Derrick Henry. It's going to be a big day for him as it's out of the shotgun this time and nearly caught in the end zone by, I think that was a Conwu, but dropped as he's hit. And that will bring the field goal team out for this chip shot by Bullock to put Tennessee in the early lead. Kick is up and good. Tennessee takes a 3-0 lead early in the first quarter. Pretty good looking drive. Derrick Henry doing most of the heavy lifting as you would expect, with over 40 yards on that drive. As Stonehouse kicks this deep back to Blackshear, who will kneel it down. And the ball will come out to the 25 for Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers offense. looking to get a scoring drive together on their first drive. There's a look at his current season numbers, currently tied with Peyton Manning for the most interceptions in a single season by a rookie quarterback. Looking to break that today and get his 29th interception. As toward the end of last week, Carolina just simply took the ball out of Bryce Young's hands and handed it off to Miles Sanders, which they do on the first play. Sanders will go nowhere. He is stopped for no gain. As Al-Shaair comes in and makes the stop. And it'll be 2nd and 10 now. Play action for Carolina as Bryce gets this toward Trimble but overthrows his tight end. And that will fall harmlessly at the feet of the sideline players. Tommy Trimble had a step but couldn't do anything. Well, actually, it wasn't his fault. It was Bryce's fault for overthrowing him. Now we have 3rd and 10 for Carolina. Shotgun formation. As that ball is intercepted by Rice, Monty Rice. I shouldn't have thrown that slant. I saw it. I shouldn't have done it. And that is Bryce Young's record-breaking 29th interception of the season. He now stands alone as the sole record holder. As we see, Derrick Henry has passed officially 1,000 yards this season. He is currently at 1,015. Tennessee comes out 1st and 10 at the 26. As this is dropped off to Derrick Henry, who's met by Shaq for a gain of 6 at the 20. Empty backfield now for Tennessee. 2nd and 4. I don't know why you wouldn't just run Derrick in this instance, but that is incomplete. He had a guy open the middle. Tannehill now 3 for 8. At least he hasn't thrown his 29th interception of the year. 3rd and 4 now for Tennessee. As they pass this one again, and he's got a man open. That's Treylon Burks who makes the grab. And that'll be good for a Tennessee first down as he was left alone, finding that soft spot in the zone. That kind of rhymed. Unintentional, but I liked it. And here we go. We've got 1st and 10 now for Tennessee. As they will pass one more time. This out to Goodwin, who is brought down by Jeremy Chin. After a gain of 3, not too much going on there. As Carolina was ready. Here we go. 2nd and 7. Tannehill looks like he's changing a couple of things up. It's another pass and wide open in the back of the end zone is Hartley for a Tennessee Titans touchdown. Dante Harty. I don't know if you should enunciate the T that hard. Anyway, beautiful route as it looked like maybe Chin got caught up and he broke free for a Titans touchdown. And Carolina is once again fighting for their lives defensively as they just can't stop anything. That time, Tennessee did it with the pass. Didn't have to run Derrick Henry. Tannehill did it. That's how good our pass defense is. As Blackshear takes this out of the end zone and up to the 23-yard line where Bryce looks to throw his 30th interception of the season. Look, even the great Peyton Manning threw 28, all right? I mean, he didn't do it by week 12, granted, but still, it's just one of those things, you know? 1st and 10 at the 23 as Carolina hands off to Miles Sanders, who has plenty of room up the middle. And he is down at the 37. A gain of, that would be like, what, 15? Something like that. Excellent run by Miles Sanders. Once again, the one Panther who has been... I can't say that, man. Thielen has been really good when we can get him the ball. Hayden Hurst has been good. Trimble had a good game. Like, it's Bryce Young right now. It's me. It's me that's causing this issue. So, As this is out quick for Hayden Hurst and caught after a 4-yard gain. There you see Hurst's numbers last week as he went over 100 yards and 1 touchdown. Very good outing for him. And we have 2nd and 6. As this is out quick, but Bryce is hit from behind, and that will fall to the ground. Incomplete. As this Tennessee crowd is getting noisy. 3rd and 6 now for Carolina. As he's going deep for Hayden Hurst, but is overthrown. Bryce Young now 1 for 5. Had Hurst open, couldn't hit him. And Hecker is on to punt this one away. Gets it out to about the 20 where it is fair. Caught at the 18. And here comes Ryan Tannehill and King Henry. With a 10-point lead late in the first quarter. First and 10 now. Single back formation for Tennessee. This pass is short for Phillips, who is hit down by Shaq Thompson after a gain of 8. And Ryan Tannehill is pumped up. He is ready to go. Second and 2 now for Tennessee as they hand off to Derrick Henry, who is met by Deion Jones, and they will mark him just shy of the first down, and that will bring up a 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches now. A lot of heavy men out there for this I formation. They really just need to run Derrick Henry, and they will toss it, they'll stretch it out, and Henry will get the first down. Tackled down by Deontay Jackson as he gets the first down at the 34-yard line. Carolina was expecting something up the middle. They went outside. And now 1st and 10 at the 34 for Tannehill. And Tennessee. Tannehill drops back. A little bit of pressure. Throws back across his body for Derrick Henry, and it's caught as Nicholas Petit-Fier is shaken up. And we'll head back to the locker room. They're already down 1 starting lineman, and now it looks like they're down 2. 2nd and 2 now for Tennessee. Quick pass out to Goodwin, who makes the grab, but is brought down by Dante Jackson. But that is another Tennessee Titans first down. Now 1st and 10 at the 47. As this is handed off to Derrick Henry, who's brought down by Xavier Woods after a gain of 4. Xavier Woods getting some extra playtime as our safety with Chin playing nickel. 2nd and 6 now. This pass going deep for Traylon Burks, but out of bounds. Couldn't hook up with his wide receiver, who was being covered by J.C. Horn. And we take a look down below. Tampa Bay up 10-0 against the Indianapolis Colts. Tampa Bay currently last in the NFC South, with Carolina just ahead of them. This out quick to Hardy, who makes the grab. And another Tennessee lineman appears to be shaken up. This is Radis? Right. Anyway, I hope he's okay. As we now have 1st and 10 I formation for Tennessee. As they will hand off to Derrick Henry, who's met by Shaq and brought down by Jones after a gain of 3. Up to 57 yards this afternoon. And that ball will be spotted at the 33-yard line. 2nd and 7 now. As they will play fake to Derrick Henry. This passes out and caught. That is caught by number 16, Burks, for another Tennessee first down. And that will do it for the end. Well, that will do it for the first quarter, with Tennessee leading 10-0, having run nearly 3 times, almost 4 times as many plays as Carolina. Carolina cannot keep their offense out on the field. And it's just another week where Carolina's defense can't do anything to stop. As Sue gets pressure, but Tannehill escapes and will throw it away. The veteran Tannehill not making the risky throw back across his body, but still has the athleticism to get out of the pocket as he changes things up now at the line. Tannehill back, no pressure. Here comes Brian Burns to bring down Tannehill as Stallworth appears to be shaken up. He's starting in place for the currently injured Shy Tuttle, and he will head back to the locker room. Want to check real quick to make sure that his replacement will be Yetur Gross-Matos. Right there. Now, it looks like Justin Houston. Man, do I want to give Justin Houston? You know what? Why not? Let's give Justin Houston a chance, huh? Empty formation for Tennessee as Sue gets pressure to bring down Tannehill. That will bring up 4th and 24 back at the 31. Back-to-back sacks for this Carolina defense. First Brian Burns, then Sue are able to bring down Tannehill as Bullock comes on to attempt the field goal. And it is now a 13-point lead for Tennessee, 13-10. Sorry, I can't read, 13-0. I still had the word 10 in my brain from the previous sentence. Screwed it all up. As we see, it's an abdominal tear for Stallworth, and we're going to keep Houston in there just to see what he can do. He is a very good veteran. Carolina brought him in for a reason. Let's use him. As this is kicked off deep to Blackshear, who will down it in the end zone, bringing it out to the 25. And here comes Bryce Young and Miles Sanders as they attempt to get a drive started. 1st and 10, 1 wide receiver, 3 tight ends for Carolina. So they send Tremble in motion. Handoff to Miles Sanders, who has a little bit of room, tries to get past Byard, but can't, but that will be a first down on his 3rd carry. And he'll be down at the 36. That's a gain of 11 by Miles Sanders. First and 10 now at the 36. Quick pass out to Chark, who makes the grab on the slants, and he's past midfield at the 46. TJ Chark good for 18 yards on that reception. Tackled down by Amani Hooker. First and 10 at the 46 now. As this passes out to Thielen, who makes the grab and will be tackled down by Farley at the 33-yard line. That'll be another Carolina Panthers first down. As they set up at the 33, 1st and 10 now. Handoff to Miles Sanders, who has a little bit of room, and will get another Carolina Panthers first down at the 22-yard line. Looks like Carolina has some momentum going on this drive. Let's hope they can keep it up.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10, Tremble in motion once again. As it is a handoff to Miles Sanders up the middle, and he will gain 3. 2nd and 7 now. As Bryce has nowhere to go, lofts it up for Theo, but it's knocked away. Almost had Adam Thielen open in the end zone for that one. 3rd and 7 now. Third and 7 from the 19. Play action. Going deep for Tommy Tremble, but intercepted by Kevin Byard. God, that shouldn't have been play. If that wasn't play action. If that wasn't play action. It just wasn't enough time. It should have hit Tremble sooner, but I couldn't because of the play action. Byard comes over, takes it. 1st and 10 at the 20 now for Tannehill and the Titans, as Carolina is still scoreless. As this pass goes out to Goodwin, brought down by J.C. Horn, but there is a flag. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. This is a late hit. What? How was that on JC? JC's the one that made the tackle. He wasn't out of bounds. He tackled him inbounds. Oh my. That's not unnecessary roughness. Holy moly ravioli. Anyway, 1st and 10 at the 43 after that unfortunate penalty. Tennessee hands off to Derrick Henry, who's brought down after a gain of 2 by Jeremy Chin. He'll be down at the 45. Second and 8 from the 45-yard line. Single back formation for Tennessee. As this pass goes out to Okonkwo, but he is out of bounds at the 47. That's a gain of 2. Not much going on there. 3rd and 5 for Tennessee now at the 47 as Carolina looks to get off the field. This pass out quick. And what a grab to hold onto it through the hit. That is a gain of 6. As we see Atlanta continuing to run through the NFC South. They are up 6-0 on the Saints. As it looks like Atlanta has a stranglehold on this division. 1st and 10 at the 46 now. Handoff to Derrick Henry. He's got plenty of blockers and room and will get a 1st down. He's up to 70 yards. So far in the first half, looks like another big day for an opposing team's running backs against this Carolina defense. 1st and 10 now, as they will hand off to Derrick Henry one more time up the middle. This time he gets almost 10. He'll get about 9.5 at the 26, bringing up 2nd and inches. Shotgun formation once again for Tannehill and the Titans, 2nd and inches at the 26. And surprise, Henry takes the handoff with nobody, pushes Jeremy Chin away as Henry runs it in for a Tennessee Titans touchdown. We knew he was going to break out at least one big stiff arm, and there he does it against Jeremy Chin, just throwing the man backward. Chin is a hard hitter. Didn't work out there. As Derrick Henry has his first touchdown of the day, and Tennessee will go up 20 after this extra point attempt. Kick is up and good. Yes, 22-0 now with 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Stonehouse back to punt this away to Blackshear, who will down it in the end zone. And the ball will come out to the 25. On Carolina's last drive, they had something going until Bryce Young threw his 30th interception of the year to Kevin Byard in the back of the end zone. They're not looking to duplicate that. 1st and 10 at the 25 now. And it will be a toss out to Miles Sanders, who gets nowhere, will lose 6 yards as he could not get any blocks. Key there on the tackle.
Ready.
Second and 16 now. And that is broken up for Terrence Marshall. An excellent play there by Molden to get his hand in there and knock that ball away. Third and 16 now. As Bryce is hit as he throws. That ball will fall harmlessly to the ground. Looks like it's another day where Carolina's offense cannot do anything. This will be 2 weeks in a row. And Hecker and the punt team comes out. They'll kick this one deep to Hardy, who will fair catch it at the 36. Just over 3 minutes to go. Look at Derrick Henry's numbers there. Already passing 100 yards. First and 10 at the 36 for the Tennessee Titans. As they will hand this off to Derrick Henry, who runs outside and makes one man miss. And is finally brought down at the 47-yard line by Frankie Louvu and Xavier Woods. No, that wasn't Woods. Woods was the guy that missed on the first tackle. That's probably maybe Chen or Bell. That's probably Bell. First and 10 at the 47 now. Another handoff to Derrick Henry, who tries to go outside. Justin Houston can't bring him down. Neither can Frankie Louvu. And that's another first down for Tennessee. First and 10 at the 33 now. I formation for Tennessee, and that will be the 2-minute warning. Tennessee up 22-0 and looking to tack on some extra before the half is over. First and 10 at the 33 once again. Tannehill drops back, throws short for Goodwin, who makes the catch and is tackled down after a gain of 9 to the 25. Carolina will use a timeout. That is their first of the half. And we have a 2nd and 1. As Brian Burns gets a little bit of pressure and Tannehill will just throw this away. And I'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Third and 1 now at the 25. Carolina looking to maybe just hold them to a field goal attempt. As this passes out quick, but nobody was there. And J.C. Horn will bring the tight end down at the 10-yard line. Not enough for a 1st and goal, so they'll have 1st and 10 at the 10. Carolina brought the house hoping to get to Tannehill. And it did not work. So 1st and 10 at the 10. As this passes out short and caught by Goodwin one more time for a gain of 4. We are under 1 minute. And it looks like Tennessee will take a timeout with 55 seconds left to go in the first half. As we take a nice look there at this Tennessee Titans stadium. 2nd and 6 now. And this is passed out quick to Okonkwo, and that will be down at the 1. Okay, sure, he was down at the 1. I don't believe it, but hey. Empty backfield at the half-yard line. Okay, as Tannehill will run this in for a touchdown. Nobody expects the Ryan Tannehill run as he gets in the end zone to extend the Titans' lead. The old man moving on that play. Come on. I hate all Madden sometimes because it's like sometimes these games are just so one-sided, and then like sometimes you're like, hey, we won 3 in a row. Then all of a sudden you're gonna get your ass kicked. Like, what the hell is that? Like, one game everything will go your way. The next game it's like, nah, fam, we don't do that here. As Blackshear makes a man miss, breaks another tackle, and is brought down at the 41, nearly breaking that one. A very good return. As, oh man, do I want to risk throwing another interception? As Carolina will take this 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Bryce Young over the middle for Hayden Hurst, but that will fall incomplete as he led his man just a teeny bit too far. That will bring up 2nd and 10. As Bryce heaves this one deep forward. Chark, who makes... No! Drops the football as time expires. And we go into the half with Tennessee up huge 27 to nothing. Damn, I really thought Chark caught that. I was like, oh man, he's down at the 1. That's great. And let's take a look at some scores around the league at halftime. And we will start with the Atlanta Falcons and New Orleans Saints, as the Saints currently hold the lead. Derek Carr has a touchdown, and they are up 7-6 over the 8-2 Falcons. And then up in Cincinnati, we have the Bengals and Steelers, as the Bengals are out big, 21-0 over the 8-2 Steelers. Bengals having a down year, but looking to bounce back. This will be a good time to do it, as Kenny Pickett has thrown 3 interceptions in that one. And then the next state over, we have Indy versus Tampa, with Tampa Bay leading that one 17-0. Baker Mayfield, a touchdown and an interception. Anthony Richardson, an interception on his play. And here's a look at King Henry, just making a man look silly. And has his long touchdown run, and here goes Tannehill on his touchdown pass to Hardy. Oh, man. As we will get the second half underway, Carolina hoping for a different half. As Blackshear will take this and kneel down. And we come out to the 25 for the first drive of the second half for Carolina. First and 10 now for the Panthers at the 25-yard line. Oh, and it's nobody's getting back. That is a Bryce Young fumble, and D'Amico Autry with the scoop and score. That is a Tennessee Titans touchdown on the very first Carolina possession, as Bryce just stood back there way too long and fumbles it. And then, of course, nobody knew it was fumbled, so nobody turned around. That was super. That was super. As Bullock comes on for the extra point now, 34-0. Stonehouse kicks this one back to Blackshear, who will receive it at the 1. And we'll get out to the 20. Here comes Bryce Young following his third turnover of the day. Yeah. I'm going to start going through some coach selections, just random ass plays. Let's go. 1st and 20 at the 20. 1st and 10 at the 20. Don't tell me it's 1st and 20. As they hand off to Miles Sanders, who tries to get outside. Oh, okay. And we'll lose 5. I'm just trying to do too much. That's all. 2nd and 15. This pass going deep for Chark, who can't haul it in. He's hit down by Bayard and can't hold on to it. And that will bring up a Panthers 3rd down. As Bryce Young is sacked down by Jeffrey Simmons. And that'll bring up 4th and 24. Can anything go right for this Carolina offense? As Hecker comes out to punt this away. Hardy will feel it on the logo at the 48. Excellent field position for Tennessee. Take a look at Derrick Henry's numbers. 140 yards total. There has been little to no stopping him today. 1st and goal. Sorry, wow. My God. 1st and 10. I'm already predicting the future here, I guess. Handoff to Derrick Henry, who breaks outside and is brought down eventually at the 30-yard line. That is a near 20-yard gain, as Carolina has allowed just under 300 yards today. First and 10. Motion now. Fake the handoff to the receiver. Handoff to Derrick Henry, who makes a man miss and will gain 4. He is down at the 26-yard line. 2nd and 6 for Tannehill. As he will get this one away to Okonkwo, who makes the grab and will not go down. J.C. Horn couldn't bring him down. And that is another Tennessee Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13 now. And they hand off to Derrick Henry, who runs up the middle. That'll be a gain of 4. Now they have 2nd and 6 at the 9. As they hand off to Henry one more time. Slips one tackle, but will be brought down by Dante Jackson for no gain. And that will bring up 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 at the 6 for Tennessee. As this one is caught short of the end zone, down at the 1. That is Traylon Burks on the catch. And yes, it will be 1st and goal like I predicted as this drive started. 1st and goal at the 1, offset I for Tennessee. Quick pressure, but that one is dropped by Burks with J.C. Horn on the coverage. Burks could not haul in the touchdown grab. And that will bring up 2nd and goal at the 1. As it is a play action pass caught. Touchdown. That is another Tennessee Titans touchdown. That's Josh Weil. As they play faked it to Henry. And got the tight end in the end zone. Tennessee now up 40-0. So I'm just going to overhaul the entire defense in the offseason. Everybody's fired. Screw this. 41-0 Carolina. On that excellent drive by Tennessee, doing it in the air and on the ground. Tannehill struggled to begin the game, but has since cleaned it up as Blackshear is back to return the kickoff. He kneels it down, and Bryce Young and company come out to the 25. First and 10 at the 25 for Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers. Play action. No, God. What? Intercepted by Amani Hooker. Bryce Young picks himself up off the ground. Amani Hooker comes away with that pick as Bryce didn't see him in the zone. Or maybe thought he could get it over his head. But Hooker is a talented safety, and that wasn't going to work. Honestly, I saw him at the last minute. Maybe I thought he was going to move. I don't know why I threw that. A lot of the times I'm getting to the point with some of these games where, man, I just want it to end. As Okonkwo catches that and will be down at the 9. He's had himself a pretty decent game so far today. Like, I can't find a defense that works. Like, can't stop the run. Can't stop the pass. Can't do anything on offense because I make stupid decisions. As that is wide open. Godwin just jogs in for the touchdown. Nobody was over there. And I believe that was a cover 2. There probably should have been somebody over there. You see, yeah, J.C. Horn went with the receiver, leaving Godwin wide open. Or Goodwin wide open. I mean, J.C. Horn went with the receiver. Like, I can't do anything about that. Oh, come on. We're going to be the worst defensive team in NFL history. This is unbelievable. As Stonehouse kicks it back deep to Blackshear, and this will be downed. And guess what? The ball will come out to the 50, but you don't have to worry about seeing the Carolina offense for long, I'm sure. 1st and 10 now. You see there, only 54 yards for Carolina as this is handed off to Miles Sanders. He'll go right and get 2. 2nd and 8 now at the 27. Once again, handoff to Miles Sanders, who will try to go up the middle, but gains 1. 3rd and 7 now at the 28. As Bryce is hit by Caleb Farley on the blitz. And that will bring up 4th and 13. 4th and 13. As Hecker comes on to punt for like the 14th time today. This one fielded and returned. Luvu on the tackle at the 37-yard line. And it looks like there is an injured Titan on the play. He will hobble back to the end zone. I don't know why I called it. He'll hobble back to the locker room. Man, I am not on my... Obviously, I'm not on my game today. Let's just ignore all of that. As they hand off to Derrick Henry, he pushes Brown away, but is brought down by Shaq after a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 now for Carolina as Derrick Henry will run, spins away from one man and is upended by Xavier Woods after a short gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Third and 5 at the 42 with an empty backfield for Tannehill. And this will be over the middle, but dropped. Had his man wide open, but he couldn't make the grab. And that'll bring up 4th down, and the one time Carolina is able to get Tennessee off the field. And Blackshear will be back to return this punt at the 10-yard line as he gets past one man and is brought down at the 17. And here comes Bryce Young and the offense. One more time. 1st and 10 at the 17. Just 2 minutes remaining here. As get out of my way, Colbert. As Sanders goes up the middle for 2. And that will bring us down to past 2 minutes. He was just sitting there where I wanted to cut back. So, you know, it's just wonderful. As Sanders gets the ball again, goes up the right side for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30 now for Carolina. Play action, and Bryce once again hit as he throws 3 for 16 for 35 yards and 3 interceptions so far this afternoon. 2nd and 10. As Sanders gets it again up the middle for 1 yard. And looks like Hayden Hurst is hurt on the play. He'll jog back to the locker room to get checked out. Hopefully it is nothing too serious. Now 3rd and 9. Bryce Young throws this across the middle. It's caught by Terrence Marshall for a Panthers first down at the 48-yard line. And it looks like his elbow is bruised and he will be back. That will not keep Hayden Hurst out for long. You see him there on the play. He's ready to go. 1st and 10 at the 48. As Sanders goes back outside to the left this time and gets 8 more rushing yards. 43-yard line now for Carolina. For 2nd and 2 as they will get this play off before the end of the half. And dump this short to Hayden Hurst, who will run out of bounds as the quarter ends. And that will be another Panthers first down on this drive. Looks like Carolina's offense finding a little bit of rhythm. As we take a look there at the numbers. And Derrick Henry on the sideline looking pretty happy. As this team is up big as we get the 4th quarter underway. 1st and 10. And this is caught by Marshall as he falls to the ground for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 now. This one out to DJ Chark, who has some running room and will get into the end zone. That is a Panthers touchdown. They will not be shut out today as DJ Chark wills himself into the end zone. Let's take another look at this. He comes flying across the middle, uses his speed to separate, and there was nobody else over there. Bryce Young throws his first touchdown pass of the afternoon. And Pinheiro will come on for the extra points. Kick is up and good. It is now a 41-point lead for Tennessee. But at least Carolina didn't get shut out. I think I'm at the point where I'm probably just going to use like the coach's suggestions the entire time. Obviously my play calling isn't working. So yeah, I'm just gonna choose from them. And let it go from there. As the Tennessee Titans will start at the 25. Ryan Tannehill will come out for this drive. Yeah. 1st and 10 at the 25 for Derrick Henry, who gets the handoff and is stopped for no gain on his 20th carry of the day. He's been busy and it's worked out. 2nd and 10 now at the 25. Single back formation as Tannehill calls an audible, changing something up. As Tannehill drops back and finds his man. That's Okonkwo catching it this time for a gain of 7. And even the Carolina's defense so bad they can make a bad offense look good as we take a look at Tennessee's numbers there. 3rd and 3 now for Carolina. Well, for Tennessee. But for Carolina's defense. So, as this is over the middle and caught. Way to hang on to it as he absorbs the contact. Frankie Louvu couldn't knock it free. That is a Tennessee Titans first down at the 40. First and 10 now. Shotgun formation for Tennessee as they're letting this clock drain. Handoff to Derrick Henry, who's met by Shaq Thompson and brought down for a loss of 1. Carolina managed to get some pressure back there. Not something you're going to see often. So, 2nd and 11. As they'll hand off to Derrick Henry one more time. Cuts it back up the middle. Shakes one defender. And will get a first down as another offensive lineman for Tennessee will run back to the locker room. Seems to be a bug going around that offensive line, but it hasn't really hurt them all that much this afternoon. I formation for Tennessee as they blitz Shaq and bottle up Derrick Henry for 1 yard. Excellent defense there from Carolina. Not something we'll hear said very often. 2nd and 9 at the 48. Just over 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go as they will hand off once again to Derrick Henry, who's met by 3 Panthers. First Chin, then Shaq. And he'll be brought down for, is it like a loss of 1 maybe? 3rd and 10 for the Titans. And they're at the 50-yard line. As they will hand off one more time to Derrick Henry, who will not get the first down. That's a gain of 7. And he is nearing 200 yards, as Carolina loves giving up 200 yards to rushers. 4th and 3, Tennessee will stay out there. As Henry is met by Shaq, and he will not get the first down. Shaq gets the tackle. Henry couldn't break free. And Carolina will take over on downs. Excellent wrap up there by Shaq Thompson. As we have just over 5 minutes to go, Carolina with good starting field position here. As Bryce Young will escape the pocket and will run this for a gain of 1. Not much doing there as Bryce tried to get out. 2nd and 9 now. As Bryce goes deep for Thielen and incomplete. 7 for 21 now, Bryce Young. Third and 9 for Carolina at the 45. As Bryce Young throws his 4th interception of the day. Looking for Hayden Hurst over the middle. Okay, so what I saw there, I saw the linebacker. I thought he was on like a delayed blitz or some stupid shit because I thought I saw him like come down. So I was like, okay, the middle will be open. And then he didn't. He stayed there. So that's what I saw there. That's why I threw it there. Obviously, I saw it wrong. Interception. Big surprise. As it's now 2nd and 11. Derrick Henry gets the handoff one more time, and he is brought down at the 47-yard line. Now 3rd and 8. Looks like it could be another Derrick Henry run as they bring the tight end in motion. Handoff to Derrick Henry, but he is tackled down for a gain of 2 at the 50. Carolina looks like yes, the punt team will come out as Carolina holds. Stonehouse on to kick this one away as it's angling toward the sideline and out at the 1. What an amazing kick. Very good punt. I'm not throwing it anymore. I'm done with it. I'm done with throwing. I'm going to spend some time in practice and I'm just going to, just run random pass plays until I figure this crap out. As Sanders goes up the middle for a gain of 3. Let's take a look at the points allowed stats this afternoon for Tennessee. Very, very good. 2nd and 7 now. Another handoff to Miles Sanders, who finds some room on the right side up the middle. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. That's not what I wanted. There we go. 3rd and 1 at the 9 now for Carolina, as they will hand off once again to Miles Sanders, but he doesn't get it. He's tackled for no gain. Yeah, I'm just gonna punt it away. I am mentally done with this game as the 2-minute warning comes on. Oh man. You know what? F it. I've got nearly nothing to lose here except another loss in the season. So Carolina's offense will stay out there after thinking it over. 4th and 1. They need just one. Handoff to Miles Sanders, who looks like he gets the first down. This drive will continue on for some reason. Don't ask me. As this is passed out to Terrence Marshall for a gain of 3. Getting the players set now for the 2nd and 7. As Marshall can't hold on to it as he's hit as he made the catch. Looks like the New Orleans Saints are trying to make it a game down in Atlanta. 14-21 currently. Atlanta with the lead with just under 2 minutes left to go in that game. As Atlanta looks to hold on to the... Okay, first of all, he was running a deep in. Okay? He was supposed to run an in. That's what the play was. The play was an in. Okay? Why did Bryce throw a streak? I am so done with this. Derrick Henry on the handoff will get 9 as he crosses 200 yards on 30 touches. He's been the workhorse they thought he was. He's exactly who we thought he was. This time he is met in the backfield by a couple Panthers. And that'll be, I don't know, like no gain. 3rd and 2 now with 5 seconds left to go. 2-1. And the game is finally, mercifully finished. Tennessee gets the win against Carolina. Huge. 40-something, 48-7. A 41-point victory for the Tennessee Titans. And Carolina's losing streak is extended to, God, I believe 3 games now? And they've all just been, it's either 3 or 2, and they've all just been just terrible games where nothing has gone right. As we take a quick look at the stats from this game. Not that we want to. Tannehill, excellent. 217 yards, 3 touchdowns. Bryce Young, the opposite, didn't even throw for 100. He had 99 and 5 interceptions. On the ground, Derrick Henry just crossed 200 with 203 and a touchdown. Miles Sanders had 64. Receiving, Marquise Goodwin goes for 47. Didn't look like there weren't any standouts. Most was Traylon Burks with 49. But 3 touchdowns for Tennessee there. Tackles total went to Dante Jackson. Your corner should never lead you in tackles. And sacks, Jeffrey Simmons had 1.5. Interceptions, Byard and Monty Rice both had 2. And Amani Hooker had the 5th. As we get this game over with and behind us. We have one new injury to take a look at. I noticed at the end of the game that Chark got hurt. So let's take a look. And actually this is, just Star Wars injury. He'll be out 5 weeks. So we're getting a little... Actually, we're not that low on the defensive line because we have a lot of linebackers that have played end in the past in like a 4-3 scheme. So we're fine there. All right. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, for this unbelievably excellent week of Carolina Panther football as they lost to the Tennessee Titans by a score of 48-7. I want to thank you all for joining, and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, And I will see you guys in Week 13 when we take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Have a great night. Goodbye.